Throughout the history of the automotive industry, there have been some truly remarkable and groundbreaking vehicles that have captured the hearts and imaginations of car enthusiasts around the world. However, not every car can be a success, and there have been some truly abysmal automobiles that have left a lasting mark for all the wrong reasons. In this video, we will delve into the realm of automotive disasters and explore the top 10 worst cars ever made. From design flaws to mechanical failures, these cars have become infamous for their lackluster performance, poor reliability, and questionable design choices. So buckle up and get ready for a bumpy ride as we explore the depths of automotive disappointment. But before we continue, if you appreciate all the information and the research that goes into making a video like this, it does help out tremendously if you hit the like button or hit subscribe. Thank you, and let's begin. The Yugo GV, produced in Yugoslavia during the 1980s, is often considered one of the worst cars ever made. It had a reputation for its abysmal build quality, unreliable components, and lackluster performance. The Yugo GV suffered from numerous mechanical issues, including engine failures and transmission problems. Its low price tag made it appealing to budget-conscious buyers, but it quickly became apparent that the savings came at the expense of quality. The Yugo GV's poor reliability and subpar driving experience earned it a spot on this list. The Ford Pinto, manufactured in the 1970s, gained infamy due to a dangerous design flaw. The positioning of the fuel tank made it highly susceptible to explosions in rear-end collisions. The issue was exacerbated by a lack of reinforcement and a vulnerable rear structure. Tragically, this flaw led to several fatalities and numerous injuries. The Ford Pinto's reputation was severely tarnished, and it remains a glaring example of prioritizing cost-cutting over safety. The AMC Gremlin, produced in the 1970s, was a compact car that failed to impress consumers. Its unconventional design, characterized by a stubby rear end and unusual proportions, did not resonate with buyers. The Gremlin also suffered from reliability issues, including engine problems and electrical faults. Additionally, it lacked power and refinement, resulting in a lackluster driving experience. Despite its unique appearance, the Gremlin failed to deliver on performance and reliability, making it a disappointment in the automotive world. The Pontiac Aztec, introduced in 2001, is often regarded as one of the ugliest cars ever produced. Its polarizing design, featuring a clashing combination of sharp angles and plastic body cladding, received widespread criticism. The Aztec also faced quality control problems, including issues with the interior, electrical components, and engine reliability. Furthermore, it lacked the performance and handling expected from a crossover SUV. The Pontiac Aztec's unappealing aesthetics and numerous flaws contributed to its commercial failure and a place on this list. The Trabant, manufactured in East Germany during the Cold War era, is infamous for its poor build quality, lack of power, and outdated design. The Trabant was produced using outdated materials, including Duraplast, a type of plastic made from recycled materials. This resulted in a car that was not only mechanically unreliable, but also prone to rust and degradation. The Trabant's underpowered two-stroke engine and lack of modern amenities made it uncompetitive in the global automotive market. Despite its historical significance, the Trabant's shortcomings firmly place it among the worst cars ever made. The Chevrolet Vega, launched in the 1970s, was plagued by a multitude of problems. It suffered from engine failures, often due to poor manufacturing tolerances and inadequate cooling systems. The Vega's bodies were prone to rust, even in relatively mild climates, leading to significant structural issues. The car also faced challenges with quality control, resulting in subpar build quality and reliability. These problems plagued the Vega throughout its production run and ultimately led to its reputation as one of the worst cars of its time. The Reliant Robin, a three-wheeled car produced in the United Kingdom, gained notoriety for its inherent instability and propensity to tip over. Its unconventional design, with a single wheel in the front and two wheels in the back, made it prone to balance issues, especially during sharp turns or sudden maneuvers. The Reliant Robin's instability and lack of stability control systems made it a source of ridicule and amusement, rather than a serious mode of transportation. The Cadillac Cimarron, marketed as a luxury compact car in the 1980s, was a thinly disguised version of the Chevrolet Cavalier. It was intended to compete with European luxury sedans, but fell short in many aspects. The Cimarron used cheap materials and lacked the refinement expected from a Cadillac. It had poor performance, limited features, and an inflated price tag compared to its rivals. Buyers found it difficult to justify paying a premium for a car that offered little beyond its badge, and the Cimarron became a symbol of Cadillac's misstep in attempting to enter the compact luxury segment. The Chrysler PT Cruiser initially gained popularity for its retro-inspired design, reminiscent of the hot rods from the 1930s. However, its appeal quickly faded due to reliability issues and a lackluster driving experience. The PT Cruiser suffered from mechanical problems, such as engine failures and transmission issues. It also had subpar handling and ride quality, making it less enjoyable to drive. Over time, the PT Cruiser's reputation declined, and it is now often regarded as one of the worst cars of the 2000s. The Smart 42, a microcar designed for urban commuting, faced criticism for several reasons. While its compact size made it convenient for city driving and parking, the 42 had a harsh ride, especially on uneven road surfaces. It lacked storage space, both in the cabin and the trunk, limiting its practicality. Furthermore, concerns were raised about its safety in collisions with larger vehicles due to its diminutive size. The 42's fuel efficiency and environmental friendliness were its main selling points, but these were overshadowed by its drawbacks, earning it a place among the worst cars ever made. Several factors contribute to labeling a car as one of the worst ever made. A car that consistently suffers from mechanical failures, breakdowns, or recurring problems is often considered one of the worst. Reliability is a crucial aspect of any vehicle, and when a car fails to deliver on this front, it can lead to frustration, costly repairs, and a damaged reputation. Vehicles with subpar build quality, such as using low-quality materials, lack of attention to detail, or inadequate manufacturing processes, can quickly earn a reputation as one of the worst cars. Components that break easily, excessive rattling or squeaking, and premature wear and tear can contribute to a negative perception of the vehicle. Vehicles with safety issues, whether due to poor crash test ratings, inadequate safety features, or a history of accidents related to design flaws, can quickly become candidates for the worst car category. Safety is paramount in any vehicle, and compromising it puts drivers, passengers, and other road users at risk. In the world of automobiles, the top 10 worst cars ever made stand out for their combination of significant flaws, disappointing performance, and lack of consumer appeal. These cars have become infamous for their subpar build quality, unreliability, and design missteps that have left a lasting negative impression on both drivers and the industry as a whole. They serve as reminders of the importance of engineering excellence, reliability, safety, and delivering on promised performance. These cars have left an indelible mark on the automotive industry and continue to be cautionary tales for manufacturers striving to create successful and desirable vehicles.